Hey guys, well I've got an update to the story. Woke up this morning and started checking into the comments, got some views on the video last night, and all of a sudden I saw a comment from one of my viewers who had suggested that possibly my experiment, my test, was skewed because I was hanging it inside a window. I got to admit, I kind of knew this was going to happen. I shot the video and I said, you know what, somebody's going to make a comment about the fact that I'm hanging this in a window. I didn't think nothing of it because I know I've done it that way many times before with other devices, so I was confident that it was going to work. I went ahead and did the video anyway, and you saw the results. But sure enough, someone made a comment, and let me say right off the bat that the individual Dean who made the comment was extremely respectful, extremely kind. He was adamant about his position, so much so that it warranted me editing this video. And I want to thank him for that, because that's the kind of engagement I'm expecting to get out of this channel. He embodies exactly the type of viewer that I want on this channel. Somebody who's not just going to sit, watch a video, take what I say, and go away. If you agree with me, that's fantastic. If you don't, talk with me, and let's figure out what's going on. He handled it in such a way that was so polite is the only word I could think of, about how he felt about the situation, that, you know what, I didn't just let it go. I woke up this morning, I checked that comment out, and I said, you know what, I'm listening to this guy. He's got something to say. Let's find out if there's anything to it. So I checked all over the website. I actually checked the internet, and I checked all the documentation on the product. Couldn't find anything about using it in a window. There is one line that says it will not work indoors. Now, I saw that before, and I knew what it meant. The incandescent, and especially these halogen bulbs, they're not going to do the job. And I know that's what that meant. But that wasn't good enough. I wanted to be sure that what I did was correct, it was okay, and that the results I got were accurate, because I was ready to retest the product, taking it outside. So what I did was, before I took it to that measure, because it's cloudy out today, I called the company, and I spoke to an awesome customer service representative, Haley. She went back and forth with me, and we discussed it, and I told her what I did, and, you know, hey, if hanging this inside the window of my house, will this alter the performance of the product? Her response was absolutely not. In fact, herself, she uses the product in the dashboard of her car. When they go out, they're going to go hiking or wherever they go for the day. She's got her phone charging on the lighter on her car. She's got the pads out on the dashboard. Sun's charging the batteries. By the time she gets where she's going, she's juiced up and ready to go. And she was definitely confirming the fact that using them in a window will not hinder the performance. It may take a little bit longer to charge, but it won't hinder the performance. And then I told her, well, I had it charging for 3 days. This is where the story takes a turn. Without me asking, without me prompting, Haley jumped up and wanted to make good on their product. I told her I had the 3.5, and she admitted right out of the gun that the 3.5 just doesn't produce the power necessary to charge that Switch 8 battery that I had. She recommended the 7. Not only did she recommend the 7, she offered to swap it out at no cost to me. All I need to do is ship her what I've got, and she's going to ship me the 7 back, which I think is fantastic. Now, I got to admit, until I have that 7 in hand, I'm going to be wondering. But the fact that she addressed the issue, handled the issue, and was willing to make good on that issue says a lot about the company. Unfortunately, I can't alter my review. My review is the way it is. I can't change it. The test came out the way the tests came out. It is what it is. What I can alter is my view on the company, which I got to admit, my first impression was terrible. And normally you don't get a second chance to make a first impression. Well, whoever came up with that concept didn't talk to Haley, because she did a fantastic job of stepping up to the plate, taking ownership of the problem, and agreeing to make it good. Apparently, I'm not the only one that's had an issue with the 3.5, because this has happened in the past with other users. In fact, she also went out of her way to let me know that one of the reasons it doesn't work so well is because those panels are smaller. And if you go back in my review, you'll hear that was my concern as well. So she's confirmed exactly what I suspected. The panels are just too small to produce the juice necessary to effectively charge that battery. So hopefully with the 7 we'll see better results, and I'll tell you, I will go ahead and do a test again. I want to do a shout out to Haley over at Goal Zero for being a quality customer service representative and really representing your company well. You changed this viewer's mind. I want to thank you for that. And I also want to thank Dean for being so involved in this and so interactive with this. He didn't just drop a comment, say something rude, and run off like you see happen all the time. he definitely wanted to go and discuss this issue, and I really appreciate that. It's viewers like you that really make it worthwhile having a channel like this. That's the engagement that I'm looking for. You don't have to agree with what I say. That's not the idea behind this channel. I want us to engage each other. I want us to communicate. I want us to talk, and I want us to go back and forth. If I do something wrong and you guys notice it, let me know. I'll redo the test. I'll redo the review. I'll redo something, if in fact it is. If not, I'll try and address it to the best of my ability. So again, Dean, I want to thank you very much. You're exactly the kind of viewer that I want on this channel, and you're the exact kind of individual I'm hoping to reach to. I appreciate your views, your likes, and your comments. You guys have a great day. Be good. Thanks.